Yeah, it's no, so just share with me real quick. You just told me something that was amazing and such a great idea. The fact that your AO scan technology imprints frequencies on in water, in sucrose pellets, we have the Cybin rings that hold frequencies, bracelets, right? So you can use your AOScan tool to imprint frequencies. You're actually making your own homeopathic remedies when you do that, putting them in water, right? That's what homeopathic remedies are. It's frequencies that are imprinted in water or sucrose pellets, right? So, and we know that each one of those things holds the frequencies for a period of time. If it's in water, typically it holds it for, a couple hours to a day. If it's in a sucrose pellet, similar, but and in objects, right, up to 2 weeks, our bracelets and the rings. But anyways, then we kind of use that concept. You were sharing with me an idea that you were doing, and I think it's fantastic. And boy, what a money saver. So, can you go into a little bit more detail as to how you are using the scanner to make your own homeopathic remedies to save money?
Sure. So I get a spray bottle, a 1 ounce spray bottle, and fill it with water and at least a quarter teaspoon of alcohol. Water's got to be clean because it will grow mold. If I've had them grow mold, you got to check them every so often. If I don't, but if you can put more alcohol in there too, it doesn't, just at least quarter to half a teaspoon alcohol to keep it clean.
Can
And
you
then,
give what specific, like, is there a specific kind of water that you like and a specific kind of alcohol?
well, you can't use flavored alcohol. So it's got to be, and I use gin, but it grew mold. So I usually use vodka. I just didn't have any. So I use vodka, plain cheap vodka. And then I have a Kangen water. So a distilled water. I don't know if I use that in a plastic bottle though, but anyway, just really clean water. And if not, just keep an eye on it because you can just spray it on your skin too, as you know, not in your mouth. So you don't have to worry about the mold so much. But and then you clear it out, and then you put it on the imprinter and imprint it, and it'll last up to a year. I've recharged them anyways because I can, but I don't
Mhm.
feel like really need to.
Okay, so you said you clear it out.
On
Oh,
your
you mean,
erase.
okay, so on the actual scanner here, let me share my screen so then we can be on the same page,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Okay, so what you do is you go to like quick scan or do you go to Cephi?
Any
Cephi?
of them, either, whatever, wherever erase is, I go. Oh, it
Okay.
depends when I'm imprinting.
Right. So
Right.
we'll go to Cephi because that's where we're going to be doing our imprinting.
Yeah, okay.
And you're going to click on, you're going to have that bottle of water
Yep.
and of alcohol. How much water typically are you
It's a
putting
one
in?
ounce. You can use any amount though,
Okay, so 1 ounce of water, and then
but
how much alcohol are you putting in?
uh, at least I don't really measure anymore because I usually put in more, but at least a half a teaspoon, something to
Right.
make keep it clean,
There you
but when
go.
nothing will
Yeah,
grow.
I love it. Okay. And you're going to place that bottle on the screen, right?
Yep. To
Okay. And
erase
then you're
it.
going to click erase. So then it would, and then click start to start the process. So now it's erasing the any energies that are in that water and bottle and in the alcohol, right? So
Yeah.
that's perfect. Okay. And it's good because that's what you want, right? You want it nice and clear and ready to receive new frequencies.
Yeah.
So once
Right.
that's done, okay, then you're going to click. What do you do? Click. Go ahead. What do you do?
Whichever I'll click reach and run the scan reach. And then depending then obviously whatever comes up. And you could erase it there too, but you know that, right?
Yeah.
And then the 20-second, then do the 20-second
Ah,
imprint on it.
okay.
Just place it
So
on there. Place it on
I
there.
love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you go to each one of these quantum Cephis and you scan and whatever comes up, so the quantum reach, the affirmations, the flower, maybe the chakra, right? So whatever comes up, you're imprinting into your bottle.
Right. Anything that could do an imprint, even the one that comes up with the vitamins,
Yes.
that's a lot quicker. It's not 20 seconds, I don't think. But Yeah.
Right. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
And now you got to keep it away from your phone and stuff, magnets, obviously, but you know that. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But it's nice to hear it from others. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you're sharing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
a
So
real help.
I love
Super
that.
help. Yeah.
And that's again, that saves so much money.
Yeah. That's the truth. Yeah. And sometimes time because you can just take it, then you don't have to do the scan, throughout whenever. I can take it with me, although I have my phone. But so, okay. So I can ask you another question.
Of course.
Okay. So now these reach and this, okay, now the